It is graduation season, but not just for high schoolers. This is also the time of year West Valley City Police Officer Loran Brumley wraps up the D.A.R.E program in West Valley City Elementary Schools, and they get a special graduation of their own.
D.A.R.E is a program that was introduced in the 1970s in Los Angeles.
Louder, guys! Who's in charge of your life?
As a police officer, I get the opportunity to come into different schools and teach them about drugs and alcohol, but it's a lot about peer pressure. They have a lesson on bullying.
Who's gonna make your teachers proud?
It gives me an opportunity as a police officer to affect them in a positive way.
Who's gonna make your parents proud?
It's humbling. As a police officer, I've had all the macho assignments. I'm still on the SWAT team. I'm the old guy in the SWAT team. I've competed in mixed martial arts. I've competed in jiu-jitsu. I'm a 12-time state powerlifting champion. Do all those macho things. This humbles me and brings me to tears when I hear these kids' stories.
First off, I'm going to tell about alcohol. Drinking too much could lead to dangerous situations like drinking when you're driving.
It's emotional because these kids will write some powerful essays. They always write me thank you cards, and it's just telling me how much I meant to them, and they'll write stuff like, "You're my cop." And that's really powerful when I get that.
And I won't do drugs because I want to be an honest, clean, responsible, respectful man.
The families always come in at these graduations and say, that's all my kid talks about is you. All my kid, the positive impact I've had on these kids. And I have one class at Granger Elementary, 3/4 of the class wanted to be police officers when I was done with this. They had little signs made up, I want to be a police officer.
It's very fun, he's nice, and he's intelligent.
From day one, the first thing I teach them is that they're in charge of their life.
Like if somebody were asking you if you wanted to do this, and you wanted to say no, but they wanted you to say yes, you could say no.
And they all think it's going to be someone's going to force them to do drugs, and they don't understand that it's going to be them making the choice. So within a couple weeks, I've got that idea impermeated on their minds, and they understand that if they do it, they make the choice. No one's going to make them do it.
If a person asks you to smoke, you should say no and walk away.
We talk about to resist drugs and violence and how to say no to them.
Who's gonna graduate high school? Who's gonna be successful?
You have to make the choices yourself.
Yeah, I feel like I can make choices.
This is the difference why I became a police officer, is to make a change in these kids' lives. And I realize when I'm long gone, it'll be there. I want them to remember who their D.A.R.E officer was 20 years from now. That's my goal.
Who's in charge of your life? Who's in charge of your life? Yeah!
The D.A.R.E program is available in all West Valley City Elementary Schools. The program runs about 12 weeks. I'm Roxanne Vainuku, WVCTV.